Hi, it's Heather, and thank you so much for joining me for this heart-opening yoga for gratitude practice. A couple words before we kind of get into the flow about gratitude. I think it's really funny because when I think of the topic of gratitude, I think of it as something that we're trying to install into our children or even young kids, and we say, what are you grateful for today? And rarely as adults do we kind of take the chances to set aside a time in our day to really think about and feel what we are grateful for. All these things come up. We fill up our time, we have responsibilities, and that's okay. That's okay. So I think this will be a great opportunity for us together to practice this heart of gratitude while doing some flow and some stretches and have a lot of fun, and really take, again, this time to be present, because I feel that presence is one of the best ways we can show gratitude, to really appreciate the time that we have in the now as we're on our mat or off the mat. So with that said, and with that mindset, that heart set in mind, come to join me in seated, sitting on your heels, a little bit more towards the back end of your mat. Inhale, send both hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring the right hand to the left knee, left fingertips behind you, and look back. Inhale, both hands come up. And exhale, bend through the left elbow. Grab a hold of it with your right hand and give it a gentle pull. Inhale, both hands come up again. Exhale, left hand to right knee and right fingertips behind you. Look back. One more inhale, send both hands up, and then bend through the right elbow, grab a hold of it with the left hand, give it a gentle pull. Gently release. Great. Come to hands and knees. I'm going to start off easy, start with some cat-cows just to kind of warm up the spine before we get into any of the deeper back bending poses. So inhale, drop the belly, and exhale, round through the back, bring the chin in. Inhale, drop the stomach, and exhale, round the back of the neck long. One more inhale, shine the heart forward, and exhale, round. Curl both back toes under, come to a neutral tabletop, and then use your hands to just lift up. So again, toes curled under, grab your left heel, not feel, with your left hand, and then inhale, send this right hand up towards the sky, hips come forward, chest shines up, and then drop the hips down. Let's switch to the other side. Grab your right heel and lift it up. Again, drop the hips, switching, other side, and switch to the right. One more time on each side. You got it. Nice and easy, no crazy back bending. Just warming up. Last side. And then come down. From here, take the left leg back and then just slide it right behind your right foot. Uncurl those right toes and then slide that right foot behind you as you come to the inside of your left foot. Inhale. Send the left hand up to the sky, kind of in a low side plank here. And then lift up this left foot. Give it a few kicks. Just up into the air, little micro kicks. And what we're doing is just finding some glute engagement in our butt so that we can back bend safely. Bend through that lifted knee. See if you can grab a hold of your foot with your hand and then just kick back into it. Open the chest forward. Kind of a fun balancing practice as well. And release. Drop that foot. And then as you drop that foot, come up, lift up the right hand up and over into gate pose. And drop that right hand down, come back, send the right foot back where it was, and then just shift this left leg all the way forward. Come into a low lunge, but a short low lunge, so no need to kind of bend deeply through this one here today. Inhale, send both hands up to the sky, curl those back toes under first, and then send this right hand to reach back for that heel. Open up, just like we did. And then send it all forward. Lift up through the back knee, straighten the front leg, and flat back. Breathe, inhale. Noticing the quality of your breath today. Any sensations that might come up. Just taking it all in. Bend through the front knee, give it a little rock, and then just come to stand on your left foot, right knee into chest. And then just flex through this right foot, the lifted one, and send it out to the side. So you're just using your hand to gently bring it to the side. And then place it on the inside of your thigh. So whatever you're most comfortable with, you actually might be more comfortable with it at your calf or your thigh. As long as it's not on top of your knee, then you are fine. Hands come to prayer at the heart. Find a point of focus. Deep breath. Maybe taking this moment to just find one small thing that you're grateful for today. We'll do it together. And then release. Drop everything. Give it a little shake. Inhale, fingertips come down, around, and up. To the sky, palms come to touch. Exhale, fold it all the way down. Hands come to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, spine parallel to the ceiling. And then exhale, fold. Send one leg back and then the other to plank. And then just drop the knees right here. Resetting in our tabletop. Send the right leg back. And then bring these right toes right behind the left. Uncurl the left foot's toes and then just slide that foot behind you. Come to the inside of the right foot and then inhale up to this low side plank. Bring this right leg up, lift it up, give it a few kicks. And then bend through that knee, reach back for the foot with the right hand, and then just kick it out, kick it back, open up through the front body. And gently release without that slingshot effect. Drop that right foot down, and then just come up, lift up the left hand up and over for gate pose. And look up. On an exhale, bring it all the way down. Shift this foot back, the left foot, and then just slide this right foot all the way to the front. Coming into that short low lunge, curl the back toes under. Inhale, both hands come up to the sky. Exhale, drop the left hand towards the left heel and just open up your chest. Bring it all the way forward. Great. Lift up the back knee, straighten through the front leg, flat back. Just to allow you to breathe a little bit easier. Place a little bend in the front knee, and then just come to stand on the right leg. Left knee comes into the chest. Give it a squeeze. And then flex through that foot. Use your left hand to guide that leg out to the side. And then maybe bring it to the inside of the right thigh or calf. So wherever you were comfortable on the other side. Hands come to prayer at the heart. Take this time as a point of focus, a pause. Even within our flows, can we take moments to be still? And in even the most difficult postures, can we take moments to be still? Gently release, shake it all out. And then inhale, sweep fingers all the way down, around and up. Palms come to kiss. Float it down to forward fold. Deep breath. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. From here, just step it straight back to downward facing dog. So coming to plank first maybe, and then just shifting the hips up and the chest back. If you need to keep a generous bend in the knees here to find a longer spine, please do so. And you can walk it out a little if you want. And then find a moment of stillness. Maybe shorten your stance a little bit. And reach your right hand to grab onto your left ankle. Strong in that left arm. Release and just switch. Left hand grabs right ankle. And bring it back forward. Shift forward into plank, so you might need to take a micro step back with me. And then just spin both heels to the right side, stack the feet, and inhale, send the left hand up to the sky. Lift up the left foot, bend through that knee, and just step it forward. Do your best for this transition. Stay on the ball mound of the back foot, and then inhale, sweep the hands up all the way. Coming to high lunge. Go ahead and send both hands behind you. Interlace your hands. Open up the chest, rolling the shoulders back. And then if you'd like to, fold it forward. In this humbling position. Use an inhale to lift back up, nice and strong. Release the hands to come back up, and then to come down. Shift to straighten the front leg. Same thing, flat back. And bend through the front leg. Go ahead and bring this right knee into the chest, standing on the left leg, very grounding. And then bring this right knee in line with your leg. So keeping it bent, go ahead and see if you can grab onto the inside of your right foot. Send this left hand forward, and then just kick back up into your hand, into your right hand. So lifting up into dancer, Find a point of focus. You got it. And then gently release. Bring this knee back into the chest. Not done. And then send this leg outwards with your right hand. Come back to that tree pose. So bringing the right sole to the left thigh, inner thigh. Hands come to prayer at the heart. And squeeze your thigh against your foot as you press into it. So action from both sides, squeezing together. If you'd like to grow your tree, you can send the hands up and then maybe open up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders, maybe even take it wide today. Let's all open up the arms, taking in everything. And then gently release. Shake it out. Inhale. Hands come down, around, and up. Palms come to touch. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Just step it back to downward facing dog. Deep breath. And then on the exhale, shift it forward into plank. Maybe taking that micro step back. And then shift both heels to the left. Stack the feet. Inhale, sending the right hand up to the sky. Lift up the top foot. Bend through that knee. Step it as best you can to the top of the mat. Staying on the ball mound of the back foot. Inhale, high lunge. And then interlace the hands behind the back, roll the shoulders back and look up. And if you'd like to, exhaling to fold forward. Use an inhale to lift back up. Hands come up first, and then float them down. Straighten through the front leg, give it a break. Flat back. And then little bend in both knees, give it a rock. Come to balance on this right leg as you bring the left into your chest. Bring it down to come in line with the other knee first. Keeping it bent, grab the inside of your left foot. Right hand comes forward and up, and kick back into the leg, or into the hand. Gently come down, bring left knee back into the chest, and then take it out and to that tree pose on the other side. Take your time, get adjusted. If you find yourself fall out of balance, have fun with it. Give it a laugh, come back. And then if you'd like to grow your tree, lifting up the hands and then opening the palms towards the sky and then out wide. Release, shake it off, give that right leg a break, and then hands come up. Float it down. And hang out here in this fold for a moment. Grab opposite elbows. Enjoy this time. Maybe keep a bend in the knees if you'd like. One of my favorite teachers once said in a class like this, and I thought I'd share it with you as well today, that a lot of these folding positions are said to be humbling because it's bringing your head below your heart. Thought that was so wonderful. Take the hands down. Just go ahead and step back to plank. Drop the knees. Keep the back toes curled under. We're going to do one more back bend and go for a full camel pose. So keeping those toes curled under, I want you to think, instead of kind of booty popping here, send the hips forward. And instead of down and back, think up and over. Hands come to prayer, sending the chest up and over. And then if you'd like, dropping them back towards the heels. And if you feel like you have a pretty good control of your head, and only if you're comfortable, dropping it back. Slowly come up, uncurl the toes, and then just send it down for a child's pose. Knees come out wide, toes to touch, send the head down to the mat and the hands forward. Taking this time to not let your mind wander, but to really stay here in the practice. Gently press yourself up to seated, and then just swing the legs around and forward. Come to gently lie down onto your back. And just lift the hips a little bit. Send them a few inches to the right. Both knees come into the chest. And use your left hand to guide your knees to the left side. Right arm can come in a cactus arm, palm face up, and look up. Or you can close the eyes. Relax the face, relax the jaw, the shoulders. Maybe noticing anywhere you might still feel any tension and sending the breath towards those areas. Go ahead and untwist. Send the hips up just to center them first, and then a few inches to the left this time. Drop them down, knees back into the chest, and use that right hand to guide them to the right side. Left hand comes in a cactus arm to the left side of you. You can look up or close the eyes. And just relax. And as we've spent some time opening the heart today, I hope that you can use this as inspiration to open your heart a little bit off the mat as well. Come back to center. Just center the hips, and then send one leg out and then the other. Hands come to either side of you. Close the eyes. And let yourself melt into the floor. Finding this last moment of stillness before we get back up. And maybe taking this moment, this time to think of 3 more things that you're grateful for. Yes, 3 more. Just whatever the first things that come to mind are. When you're ready, if you'd like to come out with me, bring the knees into the chest, give them a squeeze, and then roll to one side. Gently press yourself up. Maybe starting to blink the eyes open. And thank you for joining me today. I hope that you like this class. If you'd like to share some of your things that you were grateful for, intentions, or anything like that with me, please feel free to do so in the comments below. I would love to hear them. And you can also feel free to take this after the class. Take this into a journaling exercise. I always think that it's great to kind of journal sometimes after practice to get everything that you just meditated on, thought about, out onto paper, and use these as little reminders for ourselves throughout the day, week, or year. So yeah, I hope you have a great one. I'll see you soon. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you want to practice more for yoga classes with me on the channel, and I will see you next time. Namaste.